Hi guys, welcome to Savvy Social Show with me, your host Sean. I'm sorry I haven't had a video for a while, but quite a lot has happened since the last one. I want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and hit that like button. You have been amazing. Some of my videos have got more views than I could ever imagine, and if just a higher percentage of you subscribe, it would be amazing, because 90% of you are not at the moment. But I'm grateful for everyone who watches the video. For those of you who didn't know, I was fired for bringing you the truth, and I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just hoping the truth gets out there. Let's get into it, shall we? The French riots that everyone's been saying is they're rioting and we're not, when the pension age was raised by 2 years and it's still 2 years below our age. Our government is reviewing the pension age, which we all know what that means. They're looking to increase it. Now, actually, that's how it's been billed in America and the UK, that they're writing over the rise of the pension age. But inside the Paris headquarters of BlackRock, because BlackRock administers the country's pension programs, BlackRock has been heavily invested in commercial real estate. And if you are a subscriber to my other channel, the Savvy Money Show, you'll know how I've mentioned commercial mortgage-backed securities and how at risk they are to be the next domino to fall. And basically, ventures that were identified as far back as in 2010 as rotten, riddled with the same CDO bombs that brought down the US housing market in 2008. Now, these commercial CDOs were in trouble around the world, and the company had responded by loading them into French pensioners' retirements, so that when they collapse, and they will, the pensions will be wiped out to float BlackRock, though. And of course, the rioters hate Macron because him, who was a banker himself to start with, seized special powers under the French constitution last month and rammed home legislation that raises the pension age by 2 years without any vote. The French MPs didn't want it, the French people didn't want it. So this is so they can delay any French pensioners about to take their pension by another 2 years until these commercial mortgage backed securities crash. And French people are being told after a lifetime of work that they can't retire yet, and when they do, they're going to lose it all. But the people making the laws are going to be rich anyway. Does it sound familiar to anyone? Don't forget to hit the lovely like button and the sexy subscribe button, and don't forget the bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And the free links in the description below. You can pick up a free share worth up to £200. And check out our Discord. And if you want a more in-depth analysis of any stock or market conditions, then why not look at our upgraded membership program and support us. Now we're talking about Royal Mail and CWU. In case you didn't know, CWU just announced that they've reached a negotiators agreement with Royal Mail Group. What does that mean? It means that come Monday and Tuesday, they will speak to the executive council of CWU and see if they agree it's a good deal. If they agree it's a good deal, then they will put it to its members to vote on it. If they don't agree it's a good deal, they will go back to the table and refuse it. and if it goes to the members to vote, it will be the same thing. Either they'll vote to accept it or they'll vote against it. And without knowing details of the deal, we don't know whether it's a good one or not. But it's been long drawn out, and can only say shame on Royal Mail management for the way they've been acting. Now, for those of you who are unaware, I sometimes invest privately in companies through platforms like crowdfunding and a number of other avenues. I like to help out local businesses that I think do well. One such business was East London Liquor Company. I think they're an amazing business. This isn't me advocating for drinking, but I saw the business, it looked good, so I invested. I saw the plan. They haven't been a company who wanted to go way up in the city with high rents, high rates, and suddenly burn all their cash in rents and rates. They've stayed in East London near their roots. They haven't tried to grow too fast and once again burn themselves out when high rates came along. They do quality food and quality drink. They also do pies, and they're also good when it comes to being eco-friendly. I myself went on an eco-friendly app today and picked up a bag of grapefruits. They'd used the skin of the grapefruit for the distillery, and basically they're recycling it where other companies would just chuck them away or let them rot. This company thinks about how it could recycle things. If you're ever in East London, check it out. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just thought I'd put it on your map. There are other companies as well, such as No Chemicals, which has eco-friendly skincare. They also have chemical-free skincare, and they're vegan, and I find their products to be amazing. That's the only reason I'm pushing them. Anyway, let's get back to the video. The UK government's budget surplus for January alone was 5.4 billion, extending free school meals so they're available for every pupil in England up to the age of 16. Cost around 3.22 billion, leaving enough to cover the devolved nations too. I think it is ridiculous that the way the Tories are acting at the moment. Likes of John Redwood saying, why not take a holiday break in the UK, avoid delays in France, plenty of great places to stay. Well, because Brexit has made things so expensive, people can't afford to. I used to take a holiday in the UK, and now the prices are just too expensive. It's cheaper to go to an expensive place in Europe that I could never afford before than it is to stay in the UK. And as I said here, why do you and the rest of your party go abroad first chance you get? Home Secretary Suella Braverman refuses to confirm if Rwanda deportation flights will leave this summer, because apparently, despite spending millions and billions on it, no one has gone there yet. But as part of the agreement, people of Rwanda are able to come here and use our NHS, and they will be available to come here, which makes me wonder Why? It's good for the Rwandans, not so good for us, because we will be seen as a pariah around the world when it comes to human rights. And if we'd left it the way it was, the immigrants coming in, at least there's a chance they'd be paying into the system with jobs. And now we're transporting people in just to use the NHS so they can go back home. And of course there's a chance some of them may go missing during that period. But with the immigrants who come in, fleeing war-torn countries, they may get processed fairly, or they may not. But whatever happened, it would have cost a lot less, and it would have looked better on the world stage. I'd like to know your thoughts in the description down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. If you found any of my videos helpful and you want to help me make more, you can support me by buying me a coffee. The link is in the description below.